Hey, remember when this was a series? Yeah, me either. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to Forest Green Creamo. This is episode number 17. It's been like 2 weeks since I last uploaded one of these. My bad. Maybe we've sorted that out, maybe not. We'll see. Probably not, no my luck. But anyway, we have an episode that I recorded 2 weeks ago, so I don't really remember too much of it. But the last episode, if I remember rightly, I think the biggest hit to it was losing player for a while, I think. I can't really remember too much. It was a long time ago. But we have Coventry here in our first game, and you can see that wasn't too good there. We kind of messed that one up. Ben Brayton gets through on goal here, one-on-one, and he has a shit shot, as has been most of his season, to be fair. Yeah, I'm really out of the loop with what's going on. Like I said, this was recorded a long time ago, so... But I remember, if I remember rightly, this game was tough, and I know that because it took us until the 90th minute to score the winning goal. Figueira came on, scored the winner there, and yeah, very late but great goal. That was it. We lost Chumacero in the last episode. That's why, that's what just popped into my mind. Yeah, Chumacero, I think, went out for 3 months, was it? I think, with an injury. Which is a very long time to lose him for, you know, to lose our star-studded midfielder. So that was, it's incredibly unfortunate that we've lost him. But we've got to try and just build on it and just focus in our own right. And you can see there, Ryan Sessegnon back as well. I think he came back in the last episode. But we win 1-0 there over Coventry. Could have been more, and I think that just kind of goes to show how much, I guess, without Chumacero, we have our problems. You know, we're not the best team, maybe. You know, Chumacero, despite not being the best rating on the team, he is vital to that midfield, and in every game we're using him, I am always looking to try and play a ball into him, you know, to try and make sure that he can start an attack. He's usually wearing the captain's armband for a reason, and it's kind of, guess, a little bit frustrating that he's out for so long. We have the sim game here against Peterborough. We're winning 2-0, Brayton scoring a penalty, Sasenda scoring somewhere along the lines, and we hold out for that 2-0 win. 2 wins from 2 so far in this episode, and that's very good, considering we are kind of... we're at the top right now, and I think we're like 8 points ahead, maybe, at a guess. I think we were at the start of this episode, and we're just looking to extend that gap, keep it going, and there we go. It's up to 9 now over Wigan. That's a huge gap to have so early on in the season. We're about, what, maybe a third of the way through it, maybe a little bit more than a third of the way through it, and to be 9 points ahead already. It's like we can take out, it's like we can hypothetically take our foot off the gas, but we really can't afford to because we don't want to let those catch up from behind. I think we had a big lead before in League 2, and I think we blew it, you know, for a long time, and it took us until the final day of the season to win the league. But yeah, we're playing MK Dons, and this was one of those games that it wasn't difficult, it was just really boring. It just felt as if the team just wasn't connecting, and thankfully, in the 76th minute, we'd win a penalty. Figueira would go down, and this was kind of a make-or-break moment because no one was really playing out of their skin. We weren't seeing a lot of great plays from everyone. That pass there was, I think, one of the best we made in the entire game. So Marino steps up to the spot for the winner. And he just boots it right to the keeper and he saves it. Yep, absolutely worthless penalty. And we went on to draw 0-0 with MK Dons, which was very disappointing. We had all the credentials to win it, and just nothing happened. A 0-0 draw, very disappointing. Something that happened even worse in that game was Ben Brayton picked up a knock, and he's out for 3 weeks now with a sprained ankle. So I think you have to put that into perspective. I think that puts him out for obviously the rest of this episode, but I think it should also put him out for a good bit of the next episode as well. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not too much, but it is still a tough amount of time to lose him for. But thankfully, despite our draw, it seemed as everyone else screwed up as well, because we are now 10 points ahead of Wigan heading into this game against Barnsley. And it's a tough game as well. Gotta remember, Barnsley are, I think they're in the playoff spots right now. If not, they're knocking on the door for it. They were in second a little while back, so they have a team that is capable of, you know, causing some damage here in League One. And they show us that right away by taking the lead fairly early on, about halfway through the first half. So we were on the back foot right from there, really, because they score a very kind of simple goal, I guess, when you look at it. You see it here, they're able to run in the box. The defense does not do much to stop them there. I think that is Figueira is the furthest man back there. He's the one sliding in, which is very, very surprising, given the fact that it should be someone like Declan Rice. But doesn't matter, because literally a minute later, we win a penalty. McDonald makes a dumb challenge on Guiri, gets away with it, doesn't get a card, which I guess is alright, because it's not the roughest challenge. He goes to take the ball, and he ends up taking out Guiri. That gives us a penalty and a chance to equalise it. This time, down the middle, pans out the way we want it to. Guiri scores the equaliser, and it's game on now. Both teams have scored. Guiri bags himself another goal, and the penalty shot this time not whiffed. Now, can we turn this game around? Can we try and extend our lead at the top? It's going to be tough because Barnsley were incredibly tough. We're picking up out those knocks, of course. No Chumacero still affecting us, and it's a nightmare in defence that hands back the lead to Barnsley. Watch this, just Figueira there. Okay, the pass goes in. That's Sessegnon doing nothing. I think that's Alfie Jones there just kind of watching the ball travel past him. Absolute nightmare of a goal to concede, and it took us some time to bounce back. It's the 70th minute now. We get a free kick here. The ball is up to Marino. It's a nice pass in, and he runs all the way and hits it near post to get the equaliser. Usually when people take the shot like that, they hit it far post to try and get it past the keeper. Not Marino. He hits it near post, and I think caught the keeper way off guard, which meant that he was kind of maybe off balance when it came to making that save. Expected to have to jump to his right, instead jumping to his left, and it ends up being 2-2. Reece Brown now having to fill in at striker. He goes down hard as a result of that challenge from Lindsay, and the referee had only one thing for it, and that was a red card. 15 minutes left, game to play for, 2-2. And we have forced Barnsley down to 10 men. This was a real big opening, and we had to try and capitalise. We whiffed our free kick, but Reece Brown gets the ball back in the box, one-on-one, and he scores it just the same as Marino did. Near post, stunning the keeper and stunning the crowd as well. It was a tough game to bounce back from, but Reece Brown in that striker position bags himself another goal, and his star season is well continuing on. It's a lovely pass in by Jean Carlos, but Reece Brown still had a bit of work to do. Gets past the defender with ease, smacks it near post, and that is going to be the winner, hopefully. That'll seal the deal over Barnsley. They look to make an attack here in the 90th minute. Absolute worldie of an interception there by Ryan Sessegnon. Plays the ball up. Reece Brown breaks through. One-on-one. Final touch of the game, and it just goes wide. Dismay in that perspective, but it's victory at the end of it all. We have defeated Barnsley. We had to use every asset that we could to defeat Barnsley as well, but we walk away with the 3 points, and we have Reece Brown to thank for scoring that winning goal. What an episode it's been for us so far. You know, 4 games in, 3 wins and a draw. Everything we're asking for and more, and now we have to finish off this episode against Rochdale, away at home, so there's a worry that we'll lose, and Figueira makes that worry even larger by getting himself sent off very, very early on. Heinz went and scored himself a goal. He doesn't do that often, but Rochdale went on to equalise. Could we get a winner here? We need these 3 points, and with Figueira suspended in the next game, I'd be surprised if we can get 3 points from that one. Sadly, though, it didn't seem to be the case. The game ended 1-1. The episode would end with a draw, and we're back to being 9 points ahead of the top of the table. Scunthorpe now breathing down our neck. Look at it from second to about, well, I guess as far as 12th, really. There is a very close game, a very close battle. Everyone trying to get in the promotion, everyone trying to get automatic promotion and playoffs. We're trying to just run away at the top. And I guess the good thing is, in amongst all this battle, is that we can focus on just running away with the lead while people like Scunthorpe have everyone else breathing down their necks. That'll end this episode, Creamer. Sorry for being so inconsistent. I'll try and sort it out, but hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.